the last video of this, y'all saw where I put this epoxy here. Well, it's now a week later. Ordered the new tank that day, and got partway through the week, and the tank started leaking right here. So that was the last time I drove it, and so just to get back home, because I was afraid this thing would get worse, I just loosened the cap off and kept it from building pressure, and it did fine. So I'm glad I ordered that, because it took it almost a week to come in, and the day before this started leaking again, I got my new tank. So now we need to put the new tank in. I went ahead and bought this hose as well, because I'm sure this thing is 30 something years old. So we're going to go ahead and replace it, and to do all that we're going to need to drain the coolant out. So I've got this pot, I guess, but it'll hold a couple gallons. So I normally use this when I need to drain coolant, because I keep it clean because I don't put oil or anything in it, and it'll hold a few gallons, so it'll hold a normal cooling system. So I'm going to put this up under here, and we'll pull the drain plug and drain the coolant. The drain plug thing is it right here? Can't remember. Oh, it's right here. So I'll just take this and kind of wipe off any dirt, and let's just see if we can do this with my knife right here. And so I have to go get a screwdriver. Oh, I might be able to do it. Let that drain. Pull the cap all the way off. This should drain pretty quick, and then I just put this coolant in here, so it's definitely good enough to reuse. So while that's draining, we're going to go ahead and take these 3 bolts out and undo this clamp here, and the clamp right behind, or right beside the lower radiator hose. You can see it right there. We'll undo the clamp on that hose, and we're gonna have to undo this little clamp right here that holds this bracket. So let me get all those undone, and we'll get this thing out of here. I guess and this hose right here. I guess I'll set up time lapse for this. Alright, the new one's installed. I ran into some difficulties. And the time lapse stopped. What happened was, this thing's got a plug that goes in the side right here. It's got an O-ring on it, it goes in there, and it's got 2 little tabs that go on there and a snap ring. One of my tabs broke off, and so what am I supposed to do? I don't know. It's my daily driver. So what I ended up doing was I put it in there, I put the snap ring on it, and so it had one tab holding it good. Of course, the O-ring is in good shape. That goes in there, and I lubed it up. And so the O-ring's what actually seals. But just to keep that from coming out, I JB welded the plug in. So it is in there. I don't think there's any way it's going to come out, and it should be good. So yeah, I guess I just put the cap on. I think I'll leave it in that position, leave it loose until the JB weld sets up, just to make sure it doesn't build pressure or anything. But yeah, I think it'll be fine. It's brackets in it a little bit. The bracket is there. And that bracket was bent a little bit. I was getting into it. Ouch. So, not how I like to do things, but where am I going to go get one of those plugs? Yeah. It's late Saturday. Even if Mercedes dealership maybe would have that plug. I don't know, but they're closed now. They're not gonna be open tomorrow, and I need to drive this tomorrow, Monday. So I think it'll be fine. Yeah, like I said, not how I like to do things, but I think it will hold from now on. If I ever have to replace this again, I know I need a plug anyway, so I'll just get a plug in a tank and we'll be in good shape. So filled it back up with the coolant that was in it, and I put a little bit extra just in case it had an air bubble in it somewhere. I'll let it run until it got up to operating temperature with the cap off, just to make sure thermostat opened and it took that in without getting air bubble or anything. So yeah, fairly easy, like I said, to install. Just yeah, I guess that plug was extremely brittle, and you know, it broke. So anyway, tank seems to be pretty good quality. It's got brass inserts like the old one did, so I think it'll hold up and we should be good. Yeah, this one would have just kept, even if I patched it in that spot, it would have kept popping up leaks all over the place. So we got it replaced, and I don't see any leaks on the car anywhere. So tomorrow I'll tighten the cap down and let it run for a while and make sure I don't have any leaks, you know, here, or down there. You know, make sure all that stuff's good, and we'll continue on from there. And like I said, well, anyway, thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching.